Okay, I'm here with Command Sergeant Major retired Rich Eagan, who's my friend, used to live up here in Haymarket area, but now he's down at Lake Anna. But he's a big cheese in the American Veterans Boat Organization, and he's everywhere doing everything. But I'd like him to tell us a little bit about why he's here supporting Ian Lovejoy and showing up for American Veterans Boat. Command Sergeant Major.
Thanks, Jeff. I'm here because I believe we need a whole bunch of change in Prince William County. My wife is still a registered voter here, and we need changes in our government, but predominantly what's going on in our schools and the way that we're treating our children and the parents of the children, and how we've usurped their authority and are treating them like third rate. I don't know what you put under that, but the schools and the school systems need to get out of the social business. They need to get back into the education business. We need to get back to where we were education-wise when Jeff and I were young, where we were learning, and the social things were handled by our parents. Schools should have two choices if there's an issue with a child, and only two. And one is called the parents, and the second is called Child Protective Services. The rest of this stuff that we've got on the books and that they're doing needs to stop. Just needs to stop. We need to get back on track in training and developing. The schools need to be the supplement to the families, not the primary in raising our young and raising our next generation of patriots and American citizens. We need your vote. We need your vote to support anybody that's willing, able, and has that good, strong heart and spirit like Ian Lovejoy has to stop all of this wrong and to get the right processes and the right feelings and the right people in those jobs.
That's interesting. So you went on about schools. You didn't say anything about veterans issues, and that's one of the things I've noticed is that these veterans that are working with us, they're interested in veterans issues. But they're really interested in the country, in the state, in the county, and trying to make the country right. And I think that's the one thing I love about veterans is they're God and country first. And if they can get some help along the way, they're happy to get it. And we're hoping that we can get that from Ian as well.
Well, we follow the tenets of the American Veterans Votes, the family, the Constitution, and the security of our country. That's a bit encapsulated, but that's what we are. We have veteran issues. I have veteran issues, but you have to prioritize your issues. Our number one focus in my life, in my church, and in the organization that I run is my family. That's the first thing I have to consider. And it goes beyond that. A lot of stuff's going on. Like we need to attract more veterans to staying into Virginia to increase the tax base to make things better. What are we willing to do that as a state government, local governments? Any kind of incentives to get them employed, get them started. How about employment for the spouses of the veterans and the active duty military? We have got an insane amount of military in this state. We've got 800,000 plus veterans. We're a major part of the population, but we've got to hit and fix the foundation principles first.
So there's about 800,000 vets in Virginia, plus or minus, and probably between 40 and 45% of them vote regularly. So part of our mission is to let vets know, hey, it's not just presidential elections that count. You got to be there every time. You got to look at what's going on in your community, in your schools, with your taxes, in the case of our part of the country, with land use, data centers. There's a lot of issues that veterans probably care about, but they haven't been involved so much in the voting business. So we're trying to get them off their butts and out there to the booth, and to help us get others out there as well.
Absolutely. As you well know, you and I both have been in this arena for less than 5 years, because we've learned that the local elections are more important than the national elections. That's the foundation. That's where everything starts.
Right. And
we've been working hard. Jeff really works hard at trying to improve these injustices and these inaccuracies in definitions and semantics that we see. just to get the country back on its feet, get it moving forward, and being more positive and proactive and less reactive.
Well, thanks, Command Sergeant Major. Thank you for coming out.
Thank you, Jeff.
I may not see you on Wednesday, but that's okay. We'll make a good show.
Absolutely.
Take care. Thank you.
Bye.
I'm waiting for that.